Welcome. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All are welcome. None are unwelcome. Nuns are unwelcome. That's right. I'm putting it out there. As this show is winding down, we will never have a nun on this show. I don't care who you are. Sister Helen Constance. Sister Miriam Deschantel. Sister Melania. These are all nuns that I had in school. When you're a nun you're a nun all the way. When you're a nun, you take like a new nun name. I don't know what happens to your old name. Only family calls you that now? Priests, same name. Just put father in front. Nuns, goodbye identity. Now you're this person and you wear a costume. Then they started getting rid of the costumes. Maybe they don't call them costumes. I remember it was they stopped wearing the hats and they would wear the rest of the uniform. Then after a while, all you had was the haircut to go on. Is she a nun? Is she a nun or is she a tired mom? Doesn't want to just deal with hair anymore. Nuns and tired moms. So much in common, hair-wise. I wonder if they compare notes. I'd love to get them together. You know, in my day, nuns had a reputation for being mean because they would hit children. Weird. What a God. So weird, the idea that I'm your teacher, also, for some reason I'm empowered to strike you. And then, like, you're a little kid, you come home from school, like, the teacher hit me. Well, what did you do? What? That's demented. I understand there's still corporal punishment in some schools to this day. That's crazy. I like that, like debates about parents. Is it okay for parents to spank their kids? They're still like just strange adults that are hitting kids with implements in schools. And so the idea that some parents are like, it's convenient for me. I can't be there to hit them myself. Oh, I wish I could set up physical punishment surrogates throughout the world. That anywhere my kids go, if they act up, someone's there to smack them. They go to the mall. I wish there was somebody in the Spencer Gifts that was empowered to like roll up a black light poster and smack them across the face. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spontaneanation with Paul F. Tompkins. I am the second part. This is a show where I invite a special guest onto the program to join me in a free-form conversation inspired by a blind question from our previous episode's guest. Then I invite some improviser pals onto the show to join me in a narrative improv. That is, one continuous story as opposed to unconnected scenes, inspired by a location provided by our special guest, and oftentimes utilizing details gleaned from the aforementioned free-form conversation. And it is all scored on piano by Mr. Eban Schletter. And that's what he goes like. Ladies and gentlemen, very happy to have this person in our studio today. She is the host of the Natch Butte podcast. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. She's the most Texas person I've ever met in my entire life. Please.
Shots fired.
Someone is maintaining them from Texas here, but this person's also from like 5 different places. Please welcome to the show, Jackie Michele Johnson.
Hi.
Jackie, how are you?
I'm good. I'm so excited to be here, PFT.
It's great to have you.
Oh, I love the music. I'm feeling it in my soul. I feel like Sister Mary Clarence while we're talking nuns.
Is that from Sister Act?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course it is.
I like when the nuns they'll take like a lady's first name.
Yes.
And then like just some other last name or something.
I thought it had to do with saints. But what do I know? I was raised Catholic. I don't remember anything.
It does. I bet you remember all of the liturgy, though.
Yes.
If you were to go to a mass right now,
I would stand up. I would
all of it.
I would recite everything.
Absolutely.
Standing up,
Let
sitting
us
down.
proclaim the mystery of faith. Christ has died.
It's so weird. It's so weird. It's so interesting.
It's very interesting.
That's a better word, a less judgmental word.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
It is interesting for sure.
Yes.
Jackie, I have a question for you.
I'm so scared.
Don't be scared.
Yet intrigued.
Be intrigued.
Okay, I'm excited.
This question comes to us from our previous episode's guest. That question is, if you were to start a conspiracy, what would it be?
Like out of nowhere or one that already exists?
I got news for you.
Start one.
If you want to start one that already exists, you are a little late.
That's such a heavy question.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm a dog lover,
Sure, here we go.
I'm going to go with all dogs are aliens that were sent here to spy on us in order to collect data
That's a
so
good
that they can eventually come and take over our planet.
All right. And so you are going to be pressed for details.
Yes.
People are going to say, well, how do you, what's your proof, where are you getting this from?
Well, as a dog owner,
Sure.
my dog stares at me all day, hardly ever breaking eye contact, to be honest. And she sees me at my best, my worst. I mean, she watches me in the shower. She watches me in all intimate situations. So it makes sense because we just blindly let them into our lives.
Right.
And let them see everything and give them complete implicit trust. So I think it sets them up pretty nice to get a real glimpse of what's going on.
For sure.
It's sort of like how your Alexa listens to you. Your dog listens to you all the time in every room, not just your main room where the Alexa is. You know what I mean? It's like the ultimate Alexa.
Now, I have a couple questions.
Yes.
Is there does your dog, the Chooch?
Yes. Who is here, by the way?
Chooch is here. Does Chooch follow you wherever you go in your home?
Everywhere.
Okay. So there's not,
she's my orbit.
You cannot leave a room without her accompanying you.
She always wants to just be like, oh, we're going in here now. Cool.
Okay.
Everywhere.
Now, if you're going to take a shower, if you're going to use the bathroom, you cannot close the door, right? Because will she whine?
She won't whine, but she's very well behaved.
Right.
But most of the time I just say, hey, listen, if you want to come in, that's your prerogative, baby. I'll let her in. You know what I mean? If you want to be a pervert, for some reason, I welcome that.
If you close the door, will she scratch at the door?
No.
Okay.
Paul!
You've
met the Chooch?
I'm just asking. But,
she's an amazingly well-behaved animal.
But look. We're all a little bit different at home.
That's true.
I don't know if the Chooch code switches.
That's true. That's true.
You.
We've all been guilty of that.
Right.
Yes.
So, okay.
But most dogs would do that. I used to be a dog walker. I had a dog. Don't even want to say his name because he has a first and last name, and just in case his owners are listening.
Sure.
He was a pug, and he was terrible. He teared their entire house up. Every door was completely scratched of paint. Oh. And I was like, what? And they're like, oh, yeah, every time we, close the door on him, he just stands there and scratches. I'm like, never thought to maybe train him not to do that? I don't know.
Was he terrible with you?
He was the worst dog I've ever met, and I have walked hundreds of dogs. I've met hundreds of dogs.
What made him so bad with you?
He was just an idiot. And okay, listen. Just I'll give an example before everybody in here thinks I'm an asshole, okay? I'm a vegan, damn it, I love animals, okay? So they make those citronella collars.
Oh, right.
So
if you bark, it sprays.
It sprays. And so most dogs, they will bark, it will spray, and they'll learn, oh, I shouldn't bark. This dog barked through the entire cartridge of the collar in about 30 seconds. And then I had to open all the windows because we were all going to die from the smell. I mean, can you imagine being that idiotic? He sucked. And I love animals.
I know you do.
He was terrible.
Was he the worst dog that you walked, or
the worst dog by far? The second was a corgi named Boots who shit in my car on 3 occasions. 3 times.
3 again.
I mean, you know, is it that hard, buddy? It's like he did on purpose.
So you would pick the dog up to take the dog to a place to walk them? Okay.
Yes.
I see.
I was like a dog nanny.
Would you was it all you had to do was walk, or did you have to do other things for the dogs?
No, I pretty much just walked them. You mean like take care of them? Well,
like did you ever have to take them to the vet? Or
I
anything
did,
like that?
yes.
Okay.
I was sort of a doggy personal trainer. I would drop them off on the tarmac at the airport if their private jet was leaving for St. Bart's. I'm not joking. I walked some wealthy dogs.
Wow.
I'd meet them at the boutique because they needed new collars for their tour. I mean, all kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
How long did you have that job?
For about 5 years.
Did you love it?
I loved it.
Because you love dogs.
I loved it, but it got to the point where I was so good at it and I was so well respected in the field that it became my life. It took over my life. Right. And I was like, I moved to LA to, do comedy. I didn't move here to become the best dog walker ever, but because I'm so naturally gifted and good at it.
So then people just kept recommending you to other people.
Well, I worked for a company and, they slowly would, okay, she proved herself. Let's give her a bigger high-profile client or this person. And it was lots of background checks and non-disclosures, and it was pretty crazy. I was so deep in it at one point. Right. I was so valued. It felt good to be valued. I was valued.
Of course.
And, of course, the dogs were amazing, most of them.
Yeah.
Most of them. I should give the pug a code name.
Yeah, give him a code name. I want to hear more stories about this
Let's say
asshole.
his name is Zach Braff. I don't know why I said that. And I never worked with Zach Braff. It has nothing to do with Zach Braff. I just thought it'd be funny to discuss him.
Sure.
I don't even know if Zach Braff has a dog.
No one knows.
Or ever did, exactly.
He's
very mysterious with his pets. Anyway, he sucked. Zach Braff sucked. He sucked.
What was was the citronella the bottom for Zach Braff?
No. One time I was really sick. I want to say like a bronchitis-y kind of situation, and I was performing at Upright Citizens Brigade, as most people in this room have or do. And I was on Mod Night, which is the sketch night there, and I had to do rehearsals, and I had to like run home and help take out Zach Braff in between, and I was so sick. And most dogs, when you call their name, they come to you. And that's what they're trained to do. So he was running around the little yard, and I was like, all right, we got to go in. Zach Braff, come. He looked at me and ran the other direction. And I'm sick. And I'm like, I don't have time for this. I'm a struggling artist. I don't have time for these shenanigans. He ran around that yard. I was literally like a rodeo clown chasing like the pig in the... like like chasing this dog, and I'm so sick and like I have a fever, and I'm like jumping to try and catch him because he refuses to let me leash him to bring him in the house. And I'm like, you idiot, you get on the leash. I like leashed him up. I had to like lasso him and bring him in the house. But he just tore up everything. He shit everywhere. He sucked. Zach Braff, you need to learn how to be potty trained.
Did you have to call him by his full name every time?
No. So the reason that he has a full name is because his tag had his first and last name on it. He just went by Zach, but his tag said Zach Braff, and so me and my now husband called him Zach Braff because...
Was the last name a made-up last name for the dog, or was it the last name of the owner? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll tell you afterwards his name.
Thank you.
Just because in case, you have a big fan base, PFT. What if their owners are listening? I could get sued for libel.
Of course.
Could I? I don't know. I'm not brushed up on the laws.
I don't know if someone could sue you for libel for saying their dog sucks.
You know what? In LA,
I wouldn't put it past someone to try.
Judge Judy is the second highest earning woman in America or something. I just read the list. I mean, Yes, she's up there. It was like Kylie Jenner and her.
What?
She
This can't be
hundreds of
true.
yes. Look it up. Look it up.
Jackie.
You know I yell, TFT.
I know you yell.
You know I yell. I'm the most Texas person you know.
I know you.
Come on, pull the mic back, Paul. Damn it.
Where did you come across this fact?
I heard it on Howard Stern during the news segment. No, it's
During the
legitimate.
news
During the
segment.
news. During the news. Hit him with the hind. Okay?
So now Judge Judy has been on the air for a million years
Yes.
now.
I think it's the syndication. She's in so many markets. That's where the money is. Does she have merch? I wonder if there's Judge Judy merch.
There has to
I'd
be.
buy a mug, personally. I'd buy a mug.
I'm surprised you haven't already.
I'll look into it later.
Are you a loyal Judge Judy watcher?
I'm not, but I've seen the program. I've seen the program.
Do you know Brian Safi?
Yes.
Brian Safi's a
Big Judge Judy fan.
Big Judge Judy fan.
Yes.
And I think he's appeared in the courtroom on several episodes in the gallery.
Well, I'll have to ask him about that.
Yes. But I can't. Well, during the break, we'll look up
Okay.
Judge Judy's
I'm not
earnings.
lying, man.
I'm not saying you're lying.
She's rich.
I'm saying the second. That's
No, listen. I'm sorry. It's the entertainers. It's entertainers.
Sure.
First was, I don't remember. Second, all I'm saying is she's up there, okay? She's up there.
So the story's changing a little bit.
It's entertainers' money. She's one of the top people. That's a huge accomplishment.
So maybe not number 2 behind.
But woman. But woman
No,
on the list.
I understand.
Jesus.
Even then, I'm saying there's like.
You know what? Look it up. Okay. Look it up. Somebody look it up, damn it.
All right, it's being worked on. It's being worked on.
Okay.
Jackie, what was it? Wait, is it true?
What am I looking at?
Top earning entertainers 2017.
Okay.
From last year?
It's from June to June.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And female, of course.
Well, no, the list is both genders, but she happens to be the second highest female on the list, is what I'm saying.
Okay. All right.
Do we all get it now? Are we all clear?
No, we all get it.
Are we all cool here?
Beyonce.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, Beyonce?
I forgot about her. I forgot. Listen. Easily looked over. I don't know.
You're saying Beyonce edged out Judge Judy
Listen.
as a highly paid entertainer?
Listen, when you find that list out, you'll see.
All right.
That's all I gotta say.
When the list is found out, we will all
All
see.
will be revealed.
What's the worst job you ever had?
Let's see. You know, I've lived in LA 12 years, so I've had a lot of jobs. Cheesecake Factory at the Grove was pretty bad. Okay, so there was this one job. I used to get a lot of jobs off Craigslist. As a struggling actor, it's a great place to look
Sure.
if you can weed through some of the crazy stuff. But there was this one job I had. I call it the coffee sleeve narc job. So basically, there was this company. They provided free coffee sleeves to independent coffee shops with ads on them. That was the catch.
Right.
And the only thing they asked of was, as long as you had the ads during certain times of the year or the month or whatever. So it's like, hey, the new Chrysler Pacifica came out. Here's some free sleeves. We just asked that you use them during July.
Right.
So my job was I went into every coffee shop and had to make sure they were using the delegated sleeves.
Oh.
If they weren't, I had to confront them.
What? Why?
And then I would have to reveal myself as the coffee sleeve narc.
Okay, so I will be the manager
Okay, yeah.
of the coffee shop.
Okay.
Okay. And then, so I don't know, I guess you come up to me.
Yeah.
I can help you.
Okay, hi. Can I get a hot latte, please? Medium.
I just made one. Here it is.
Okay, great.
Let me put a sleeve on that for you.
Okay, great. Hey, I see there's an ad for a new FX program on your coffee sleeve.
Yes, I don't know. I don't watch television. I don't know TV.
Oh, interesting. Well, have you ever watched Judge Judy? I hear she's making a lot of money these days.
I do watch Judge Judy every single day.
Excellent. I'm wondering, I don't know if you know this, but the Chrysler Pacifica just came out, the new model, and I think that's what's supposed to be on your coffee sleeves.
There's a new model named Chrysler Pacifica? What an exotic name.
The new 2018 Chrysler Pacifica just hit the production line.
Oh, a car.
Yes, the Chrysler.
Right.
Wait, is Chrysler still a car? Anybody own a Chrysler out there? Shout out. Okay, good.
Are you still talking to me, ma'am?
Yeah, sorry. I have my. So let me take my earbuds out. I'm sorry. I was listening to a podcast.
No.
It's called Natch Butte. It's about makeup. Anyway, so I think, okay, I'm going to be honest. Hi. I'm Jackie. I work for Coffee Sleeve International.
What?
That's a code name. And you just got busted. You're supposed to have the Chrysler Pacifica coffee sleeves right now. They were provided free of service for you in order to put them out as soon as the Chrysler Pacifica came out.
Please, I'm married. I have children.
Where are the Chrysler Pacifica sleeves?
They
were FedExed here a month ago. Where are they? How dare you? How dare you?
What would usually happen when you confronted them?
I would just say, oh, hey, I noticed that the coffee sleeves don't have the Chrysler Pacifica on them. Oh, yeah, I think there's a box of those in the back. I was like, okay, well, I actually work for the company that makes them, and they sent me in here to just make sure y'all have enough and everything's okay. So could you maybe get those out? And then I would have to like stand there and watch them, go get them and put them out. And if they said I don't have any, I would write it in my report.
Oh, in front of them?
No, I would do it on my own time. Yeah. But I got $15 each coffee shop I went in. And I would go in like 30, over the course of a couple days. Mm-hmm. This was pre, Waze, pre-iPhone. Right. I had to print out maps. It was fun though. I mean,
so you just drive around looking for coffee shops.
Narking out coffee sleeves.
What percentage of them were not doing what they were supposed to be doing?
A pretty good amount. Yeah. A pretty good amount. Yeah. Pretty good amount. And there's also a lot of coffee shops.
And
it's indie coffee shops.
Yeah.
I wasn't going into no Coffee Beans and Pete's and, Starbucks and whatnot. I was going in the smaller guys, the mom and pops.
Was anybody ever a jerk about it?
Yeah. Well, there were some language barriers at certain points. Mm-hmm. And also I feel they were busy. It was a hustling, bustling joint. And I walk up and I'm taking up all their time. And they were kind of like, yeah, bye, But I would mark it all on my notes, okay? I would mark it all on my notes. But here's the weirdest part. So this company was based out of San Francisco. I randomly got the job. I don't even know why or how they picked me out of a million people who applied, I'm sure, because it's hard to get a job in this town. Hard to pay the damn rent. The woman and I were emailing and we'd call and she was like, I was going up to San Francisco every once in a while because my ex-boyfriend from college was up there. And I was like, oh, I'm actually going to be in San Francisco, And she's like, oh, well, maybe we could get dinner or something. And I was like, yeah, maybe. And then she like emailed me again. She's like, oh, hey, what neighborhood does he live in? Maybe we could meet up. And it kept trying to hang out with me. And I never I just kept being like, oh, I don't know. I think we might be busy, trying to be nice. And then they stopped sending me jobs.
Oh, wow.
I think she wanted to be my friend. And then because I said no, she
wow,
brushed me off.
Wow.
Yeah. Either that or the company blew up or something. I don't know. I never Googled it.
If you took that case before Judge Judy?
I'm telling you. What is it? Wrongful
termination?
Yes, wrongful termination. Just because I don't want to hang out with you on my off time.
Don't put a sleeve on my coffee and tell me it's for the Chrysler Pacifica.
I'm telling you. Be a professional.
Jackie Michele Johnson.
Yes.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
What a delight it is to chat with you always.
Yes, I love it. I love our chats.
Can you stick around?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, Paul. Of course I can.
All right. We're going to take a little break. During the break, we'll get a location for our improv. When we come back, we're going to meet our improvisers. Stay alive. No matter what occurs, I will find you. Introducing Audible Originals, a new member benefit. Audible Originals are exclusive audio titles created by celebrated storytellers from worlds as diverse as theater, journalism, literature, and more. Every month, Audible members get 1 credit for any audiobook, plus 2 Audible Originals from a changing selection that you can't get anywhere else. You also get access to audio fitness and health workouts created exclusively for Audible. They have the largest selection of audiobooks on the planet, which lets you fill your fall with more stories. Listening with Audible lets you get more books in your life because with the free Audible app, you can enjoy them anytime, anywhere, at home, at the gym, while commuting, or doing chores. Plus, your books are yours to keep. With Audible, you can go back and re-listen anytime, even if you cancel your membership. Get your first audiobook free and choose 2 titles from a curated list of Audible originals when you try Audible for 30 days. Visit audible.com/spontaneanation. That's right. You got to spell it out with Paul F. Tompkins. What, the whole thing? Or text Spontaneanation with Paul F. Tompkins to 500-500. SPONTANATIONWITHPAULF.TOMPKINS. I don't know how that period in the middle initial is going to work out, but give it a try. With and without. That's audible.com/spontaneanation with Paul F. Tompkins or text Spontaneanation with Paul F. Tompkins to 500-500. Audible. I just did an ad for them. Welcome back. Well, guess what? Judge Judy last year was number 43 on the list of top grossing entertainers. Highest earning entertainers. Currently, she is number fucking 4.
That's right. Who was telling the truth?
Now, to be fair, I never said you were lying.
Well, you certainly didn't seem to believe me either.
Well, now look, now I shouldn't even help you out. You're choosing a dry erase marker to write on the table.
You know what? Rules are, there ain't no rules, okay?
I just want your signature to be permanent.
Oh, I'm coloring in somebody else's picture of a dog.
Fun.
You know, it's sort of like a Banksy moment. I'm adding on to their own art.
Okay, so it is time to meet our friends from the world of Make Pretense. Seated right across from me. I interrupted her. She was taking a sip. Somebody's grandchild made that mug, apparently.
Yes, I was like, this is custom. You know, I made problematic gifts with ceramics.
Absolutely. Me too.
I made my grandmama an ashtray. They were like asking, like, what are you making? I was like, an ashtray for my granny. She's supposed to stop smoking, but she won't.
Laci Mosley is back.
Hello, glad to be back.
Laci,
Paul,
is your grandmother still with us?
She's not. She is dead from the smoking.
From the smoking.
Yeah.
Let that be a lesson to us all.
Yeah, I know. I was enabling, but I also was trying to hide her cigarettes sometimes. But that didn't work. So, you know, can't beat them.
You play. Look, you played both sides just to be on the safe side. Laci, are there any conspiracy theories that you believe in?
Conspiracy theories that I personally believe in. I believe. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be a bad one. people gonna think I'm dumb for this, but
depends.
I don't care. I do kind of think maybe we faked the moon landing.
I agree.
Honestly,
I do low-key think we did.
Let me tell you something. The people that when I've asked that question of people, that is the number one thing that most people find easiest to believe. By the way, I get it. I don't think that we did, but I get why.
Come on now. By that time, what was that, like the 60s, right? The arms race?
69.
Yeah, okay, so 69, right? 1969, yeah. But think about it. We were on TV and like we had the pictures and the talkies and the 20s and shit. They had the same kind of studio setup as that. It was very basic. It was grainy, black and white, a lot of one small step for me. I'm like, come on now, shit. We wanted to win that damn bad. I watched Scandal. I'm woke to the government and they tricks. Okay.
Was there a scheduled episode about fake the moon landing? That would be great. Olivia Pope.
We need you.
These files are about to be released. I feel like, wait, was it 69 or 70?
69. 69, because that's the song. We went to the moon in 1969. Thank you, Even Stevens.
What's this now?
Not 1968, but
This
the
is
year
something.
after.
What is this?
No? Okay.
What's Even Stevens is a kid show?
That was with Shia LaBeouf.
This is a little after my time, dear.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true. That's very true.
Never forget, I'm almost dead.
You want me to make your ceramic ashtray, Paul?
Please, I wish someone would. The most I can concede is, I think it is conceivable that we weren't quite ready and we faked it and then we did it. than we
Maybe,
actually did.
Yeah, I feel like satellites have for sure been up there and stuff, but like human peoples, I don't.
You
know
don't think we've
about
ever been to
that.
the moon?
Listen, I saw the spaceships that blew up. Okay,
Sure.
Yeah, you know what I mean. R.I.P. That's not a joke, but like I just don't think that we really ever made anybody. We never got anybody up there. I don't.
You don't think
so.
we ever made it there?
No, we lying. I know what country I live in. America, the home of the somewhat free, and we lie a lot.
There is that. That's true.
We lie a ton.
We do lie a ton.
And I'm okay with that because that's the American way. Look, I'm trying to stay on top no matter what. If we got to fake the moon landing, shit, I be in there throwing moon rocks, whatever we need for the atmosphere. I'm help.
That's right. I know you love a good scam.
I love a good scam, okay? I do. I have one of my favorite scams right now.
What? What is one of your favorite scams that's happening?
My favorite scams right now is, this is funny because this could have happened to Jackie, but she got lucky that it was real. Because, so she works for a company with the coffee cups,
Yeah.
right? You were the coffee narc, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's a company online called Link Analytics, or Link, something like that. LINQ. Look it up. Mm-hmm. But their whole company seeks out people, and they're saying that they want you to be a secret shopper. So then they mail you a check for like $1,800, and they're like, hey, okay, cash this check, and then go to Walmart, buy these gift certificates, and scratch off the front and the back, and send us photos. And then we'll tell you when to spend it so you can like check these Walmarts out. Now, the whole point is that the check bounces, but after you've already done the work and you've already sent the photos of a gift card that now can be accessed with the numbers online without you knowing. And they're like, keep $350 for yourself. Bruh. I've seen the check in the mail because my roommate almost got scammed with it. I was like, damn, this is lit. This is about to be my new thing. So you guys Spawn listeners, when y'all get a check from Laci Mosley, I'm good for it, okay? So y'all cash it right away. Cash it and then wire me the money.
I would say the listeners think twice. Laci, I'm going to look away from you to look next to you. Kitty corner for me. Meow.
Woof woof.
Oh. Never been done before.
Well,
Good
it's
man.
appropriate right now, don't you
Because
think?
you got a little doggy on your lap. Matt Gourley's back.
Doggy.
He
in my
loves
lap.
the
Loves you.
chooch.
Oh, I love the chooch.
Matt, what is going to happen if you get home and your cat smells a dog on you?
She's gonna do that scene from the Sam Shepard play, you know, where the woman confronts the man after coming home. Like, I smell her. And it's gonna be gross.
I don't either.
What play is that?
I don't know. I feel like it was everybody did it in college. Everybody did this scene because it was so like sexual and kind of adult and like
Right.
big time. Like, I understand what it's like to be 18 and an adult and say these words, you know. It had that feel.
I'm legally an adult.
Yeah.
I can smell her
Yeah.
on you.
Oh, she is. But look at this sweet girl.
She's very sweet. We'll post a
God.
picture of the chooch and Matt.
Oh, hi, chooch.
She's adorable. Now, Matt,
Yeah.
conspiracy theories.
I'm not a big conspiracy theory guy, I don't think. I guess conspiracy theories in general are the only thing I think is the real conspiracy theory. There's got to be one statistically that is real, though, right?
There has to be.
Yeah.
There has to be.
Yeah.
At least one.
Right.
Because there are conspiracies. That's a real thing.
Certainly. And they're today, yeah. Well, all the ones I want to say, like, oh, well, that one's probably real, are I don't think I'm doing conspiracy theories. Like anything related to Trump, I don't think is a conspiracy
yeah.
theory. It
Yeah,
just
yeah.
has yet to come out.
Yeah. What's one that you wish were true?
Man, this is something I would probably really love to answer in detail, but I feel a little pressure to go sooner.
9/11.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I wish that was.
Definitely.
If only. Oh, if only.
Oh God. Oh no. No. What about the lizard people?
Oh, that's a good,
It's a
that
good
is my-
one.
that
Yeah.
might be my
one's
favorite
pretty
one.
good.
Yeah.
That might be my favorite
It
one.
probably
Pretty
is
good.
real. I mean, there's so many people. There's got to be somebody
There's
out
so
there.
many people, some
that's
of
a
them must be
shape-shifting
lizards.
You know what? Without throwing anybody on the bus, a past guest of this show was a Pizzagate head. That
Oh, I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think that person has maybe walked that back a little bit.
I think so.
In private conversation.
yes,
Yeah.
they're distancing themselves
Yes,
wisely
yes.
from it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. That one was that was tough. That was tough.
That one
Yeah.
was rough.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. God, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm on the spot and I don't have.
What about like JFK?
No, I don't believe it is because
You think it was Oswald?
I wouldn't be surprised. And I wouldn't be
Right.
surprised if there was someone else involved, or certainly if it was a conspiracy, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
But I don't. You know what convinced me it wasn't? Was watching the movie JFK, and Oliver Stone's directing is so much like, this had to have happened this way, that it made me read up about it and
Right.
go like, this is the lady doth protest too much, so much, that
Yeah.
I just go like, no, the simplest solution. I kind of an Occam's razor guy from way back, I guess.
You think they killed him with a razor?
Uh-huh. Specifically Occam's razor.
Matt, I hope they returned it. Matt, I'm going to turn away from you.
Can I really quickly say one thing?
Yeah, I wish
As
you
this
would.
show's winding down.
Sure.
I want to congratulate you and say thank you for letting me be a part of it, and you've done a wonderful thing.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Well,
Sweet.
we're going to
Way to
cut this
show
out.
us all.
Matt, I'm going to look away from you.
And I'm going to talk under it lowly so you can't cut it out, and just say I'm glad that we did this podcast.
So look across the
Wonderful
table.
job.
We got a new guest here. Fanfare for new guest.
Oh, look, the dog's on Evan.
What? How did she get over there?
She's a shapeshifter.
Somebody take a picture. We need proof of this. There's a lot of coverage. Three cameras are up.
We're millennials, damn it. We always have our phones.
Yeah,
Isn't it
we're
great?
millennials.
Isn't it great that we're all millennials? Folks, we are welcoming a new friend to the show.
Yay.
Very happy she's here. Santina Muha is here.
Hello.
How did I do on your last name?
Pretty good, as far as I know.
How do you say it?
I say Muha, but
Muha.
but nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Why does nobody know?
I don't know. My grandfather's nickname was Moo, like Muha.
That's a good nickname.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know.
Was it a nickname where you called him Moo or where
No.
his friends would call
His friend. No, I called him Grandpa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did any of your grandparents have a weird grandparent name?
Yeah.
Who?
Well, okay, so I'm Italian, so I called my mom's grandparents Nonna and Nonno.
Right.
And then my father's mother was Grandma Honey, and then my father's father was Grandma, and then Grandpa, and then
I was gonna say.
and then my father's stepmom. So I grew up with a step grandmother, but when I was born, they were already married. So as far as I knew, I just had 3 grandmothers.
Right.
Whatever, and she was Grandma Jerry. So Grandma Honey, Nonna,
Grandma
Nonno,
Honey.
Grandpa.
Why Grandma Honey?
You know, I don't know because her name was Florine. So maybe she didn't like that name.
You know what? I don't blame
It's
her.
not the best. But none of them are with us, but all of them are listening.
Now, Santina, do you have any pet conspiracy theories?
Yes. Yeah.
A very
Could not
A
wait.
very emphatic yes.
No, well, besides the fact that I pretty much believe all of them, anyone you tell me, the one that I think in my head, I don't even know if this is one or if this is just one that I think or invented, but I think that, like, you know how there's all these video games like Call of Duty where, you know, there's different weapons and all of that. So I think that that's training today's youth on how to fight and training them about what weapons are which ammo goes where, how do you reload, da-da-da-da. So because so many guys, exes of mine, whatever, they have all this gun knowledge, have never picked up a gun in their lives. So I think that this is a way of training, you know, I think it. I don't care how you're all looking at me right now. I think it. And when I'm right, you'll all go, oh yeah.
I would not be surprised that there was an element of video gaming that the military looks for when they are
Oh,
recruiting people.
that too, for
sure.
sure. They
Yeah.
have all those stats.
Yeah,
I'm in
yeah,
on
yeah.
that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
But how are they? But it's also training them, and then once there's some sort of big, I don't know, recruitment, all these dum-dums who haven't gotten off their couches and are going to save the country.
Right. Well, we'll see.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But they're going to try. Well, they're going to have a job.
Just so you know, the reloading, you really just press a button for most of these.
But don't you learn like what goes where? Like I need 40 caps stat. I don't play, so don't put me in. Or I'm really good and don't want you to know. No, I'm sorry.
Have you ever played video games?
Yes, I have, but I love video games, but I'm like a Nintendo girl.
So you like
an old
Mario
school,
and
like
stuff
a
like
Sega
that?
Genesis, like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Right.
Yeah. Well, growing up in a wheelchair, because you can tell from the sound of my voice that I'm in a wheelchair, video games were like a great way to have an even playing field for me and my friends until they started inventing all this friggin' Dance Revolution. And then I was like, well, bye, guys. It's been fun.
I'm left out once
See you
again.
later. I'll be over here playing Super Mario 20 years later. But it's okay.
So you liked games where it seemed like the character had the potential to go insane and go on some kind of weird spree.
Yeah, this was pre-marijuana. It was how I got high. I said, I'm going to go in this world now. And then my grandmother would get mad at me when she would say, it's time for dinner. And I'd say, wait until I die. Not today, Right, it's a video game.
This was Nona.
That was not, how'd you know? Yeah.
So the idea of invoking your own death was horrible to her.
Oh,
like a
yeah.
thing you should not say.
Yeah. Yeah. She was very superstitious.
Was she sweet or was she tough?
Both, but like very affectionate with
Right.
me. She was like my soulmate. We were like best
Aw.
buds. Yeah, we were best buds.
My Italian grandma was no treat. She was not fun.
Oh no, mine was fun.
Oh,
she was fun.
so
She used
lucky.
to steal anything that you could eat in the store before checkout was yours. Yeah, she was fun.
Oh, wow.
So
I mean, other than grapes?
walking around the aisle and like she would open like a bag of something and
Yeah,
eat it.
take
and
a
then-
donut out of the thing. And then my mom would make me present the paper at the end. I'm like, fine, here, I ate a donut. But my nonna, if you ate it before the end, you're good.
Were you eating individually wrapped donuts?
Yeah, you know when you go to the supermarket and you lift the plastic and you take a donut out?
Yeah, like the case that has fresh donuts.
Yeah.
And you can like
The little wax paper
Okay.
piece.
Yeah,
ostensibly
yeah,
you're
yeah,
supposed
yeah.
to put them in a bag, but if you just reach in there and grab
Yeah,
one.
that's how we did it in Pathmark back in Jersey.
Pathmark!
Right.
Which Pathmark I think is Alpha Beta
Oh, yeah.
on this side of the country.
Alpha Beta!
I remember that. We had that in Texas.
Pathmark or Alpha
We had
Beta?
Alpha Beta.
I don't know what that is.
That was
Y'all have
Tell a
Piggly
Friend.
Wiggly?
Yes.
Yes, Pathmark was Tell a Friend as
Oh, we
well.
got Piggly Wigglies.
That's right. This came up recently.
Yeah.
Because we knew the slogan but didn't know each other's markets.
That's right.
Yeah.
Didn't know each other's markets.
It's that weird thing of when you move here and Hellman's becomes Best Foods. And you have to make that adjustment of like, oh, this isn't.
Bring out the best foods and bring out the best.
I'm Hellman's.
I don't know
Bring out the Hellman's.
Is it
My
Hellman's in
husband-
Texas?
My Hellman's says best food. I'm like,
My
what the hell
Hellman's-
is wrong
What part
with you?
of Texas, Jackie?
Dallas-ish.
Dallas-ish
Yeah.
too.
Where are you
know
from?
Hellman's. Frisco.
What? Did you go to Frisco High?
I went to Centennial.
Oh my goodness, we have to talk.
Yeah, we have to talk.
I mean, you're way younger than me, so I probably. I was already gone by the time you came through.
Look at this. We got a lot of scores to settle
Yes,
before we.
yes.
Well, listen, we're going to take a break, but very quickly, I had to tell this story that was inspired by Jackie's story of Zach Braff. My wife and I, when we were looking for a house, we went to this one open house where the people showing the house had a little dog shut up in the garage, this converted garage. There was like a sort of guest room. We looked in and looked at bleak in there. And someone made the mistake of opening up the door and then the little dog got out. And then all of us that were at the open house were now trying to catch this dog.
Oh, no.
And it was like, it might as well have been a chicken. It was, this dog was good at getting away from people.
It was Zach Braff.
It was that. It might have been.
Yeah.
And it was like a good 20 minutes, and then everyone left because we were all so.
Oh no! Where did he go?
I never want to live
He went
here.
back in that converted room. You what?
You're like, I don't want to live here. I have a bad memory of this place
has left
already.
a bad taste in our mouth.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we got to take a break. When we return, we will procure a location for our improv, and then we're going to do that improv. All this and nothing else when Spontaneanation returns. Hey, Spontaneans, East Coasters, it's happening again. A weekend of Spontaneanation and Superego at the Bell House in Brooklyn, New York. That is right. Friday, November 16th. Classic Superego Live. Me and my buds doing some Superego right in front of your face if you're facing the stage. Saturday, November 17th, Spontaneanation Live. Eban will be there. The Spontorco, Eugene, Janet, Tawny. Then Sunday night, November 18th, Super Ego Forgotten Classics. Super Ego lineup as usual, plus our friend James Bladen making up a book that we've never read. This time, Agatha Christie's Death on the Nile. Diddly-loo. For tickets, go to paulftompkins.com/live, and we'll see you there if you come to the shows. Oh, welcome back. Folks, Jackie Michele Johnson had to go. Please do check out the Natch Butte podcast and follow her on Twitter. I don't remember what her handle is. Probably Jackie Michele Johnson.
Yeah, I think it is.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm on an episode. You can look for it.
There we go.
Santina.
Listen for Santina Muha, an episode of Natch Butte. Also, I was on there with my lovely wife. We did an episode. She did a couples month for February. And we were on there. Okay. Then that's enough plugs for people who aren't here.
All right.
It is now time to reveal the location for Improv provided to us by Earwolf producer Zig. But first, just so you know, in order to aid us in our storytelling, we use 3 sound effects that move us about in space and time. Let's say we're in a scene. We need to go into the past for some reason. Someone's having a memory. We're learning how something came to be. Anytime we travel into the past, we use this flashback sound effect. Now, let's say we want to get back from the flashback back into the present day where we were. Anytime we move forward in time, we use this flash forward sound effect. Now, this final sound moves us only in space, not in time. Let's say we're in a scene. We want to find out what's happening at the exact same moment somewhere else. We are only moving laterally in time. We use this meanwhile button. Past. Present. Future. Everyone gets it. And now, my friends, it is time to reveal the location for Improv Friday with 016. And the location is Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Winston-Salem, North Carolina. We take you now to Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Hello. Are you interested in a pet?
I'm sorry?
Are you here for a pet?
Am I interested in a pet?
Yes, you came into Tracy's pet shop.
Yes, I have a question for you.
Sure.
I noticed that in your bird section, you have many cockatiels, but I couldn't help but notice that you don't have any African gray parrots.
We don't. We stopped carrying those.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, they was assholes.
Because I happen to know that you were shipped a box of African gray parrots from my company last month, and they should be on display for Parrots That Will Outlive You month.
Do we have to do this right now?
Are you the manager, ma'am?
I guess I am.
You guess you are. Is anyone else here?
For all intents and purposes, but listen, it's a turtle sale happening right now. I don't have time to talk about this. I gotta get these turtles out.
I'm afraid I will have to write this in my little book.
What's that in your hand?
It's a little book.
Oh. Are you writing about me right now?
I'm writing about the fact that you not only did not have the African gray parrots on display, you refused to put them on display, and in fact, tried to upsell me on turtles.
Listen, we really appreciate you giving us free birds, okay? I'm sorry. Don't write me in that book. You know what happens when you write people in that book, right?
Oh, I know exactly what happens when people are written down in this book.
Jingling, jingling.
Hello, ma'am. Could I interest you in a turtle?
No, you can't. Okay, I'm here to complain.
To who?
To you. Are you the manager?
I mean, I guess I am.
Listen, whatever, okay? I got a dog here last week. Just moved to North Carolina from New Jersey. Thought, I'm gonna get myself a little dog. A little southern dog. That dog is a freaking pervert.
Oh, you talking about Shandy, huh?
Well, I changed her name to Melania.
Oh, yeah.
Melania Judice, not Trump. Thank you very much.
Okay.
But anyway, doesn't matter. She's a pervert. I can't pee without this dog staring at me.
Yeah, Shandy likes to see nudes.
All right. Well, I didn't leave New Jersey to surround myself with more perverts.
I'm
okay?
sorry. Would you like an African parrot? See what I did there?
Excuse me. Why did you leave New Jersey?
Because I just felt like I had too much class for the place.
Hey, baby.
Yeah. Hey.
You're classing up the joint.
Oh, look who it is, the Queen of England over here.
Right.
Literally wearing a fucking crown.
You got a
well-
crown, you got a sash.
Yeah.
Can I hold your scepter?
All right. You know what? Claire's was having a sale, so they threw it in when I got my ears pierced for the 4th time.
Oh,
Not fourth
four
hole.
ear piercings.
Not the 4th hole.
Must be
the fourth
nice.
ti-
Get a load of Grace Kelly over here.
All right. You know what?
Money bag.
When they close up, you
Money
gotta
loaves.
repoke them. What do you want me to do?
So you've had your ears pierced and then let them close a total of 4 times now?
Yeah, because I go through my clip-on phase, and then they close.
Hi, Mayor and Governor Chris Christie. This is a formal decree where we need you to leave the state. You're too classy.
Governor Christie sleepwalking
God.
again. Nobody wake him up. It's dangerous.
Wait, can you
God.
point me to just some midnight snacks?
Right over here, honey. There you
Thank
go.
you.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
He's eating a cigarette sandwich. He's on the Ambien.
Where's a bridge I can do something with or something?
He sounded some more like himself. All right, ma'am, do you mind if I write down your story in my little book?
Oh, I'm gonna be on what? In the paper?
You don't want to be in that book.
Why?
You don't want to be in that book.
Why?
He's a goon. A bird goon.
Now, I take exception to that. I do not qualify myself as a bird goon.
He came in here to threaten me about birds.
Okay.
Now listen, ma'am, I'm sorry that Shandy is so horny. She saw some of my nudes and then Melania saw a few of my nudes and now it's the only thing that calms her. So she's gonna be in the bathroom a lot.
So you're saying you bought a dog from this pet store that turned out to be perverted.
Yeah, she's a pervert.
All right, that's going in my book.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Oh.
Hi, can I speak to manager?
Yeah. That's probably me.
Well, I'm probably pretty upset.
Oh, what can I do you for, ma'am?
I bought this beta fighting fish here.
Oh yeah, Tommy.
Tommy the fighter. Two
Tommy
gloves,
Lee Jones.
Tommy Jones. Two gloves, Tommy Jones, as he was sold to me.
Absolutely.
But I changed his name to Melania.
Okay.
And I just want to say that this beta fighting fish is straight up a perv, okay?
Okay, yeah.
And I get the feeling from all the animals in here that they're into something real kooky and kinky. So I put up a mirror to see if that fish would fight itself, and it turns out it was just looking at me, but through the mirror, acting like it wasn't looking at me.
Yeah. Yeah, my
You
dog's
know
a
this?
Yeah, because my dog, Melania, by the way, love it.
Love it.
Also a perv.
So if you are probably the manager, then you have to deal with our grievances.
Listen.
Take your top off. Now, what was that?
Oh, damn. I'm so sorry. That was Shania Twain, my bird.
Shania Twain the bird?
Shania Twain the bird.
Candle wax.
What does that even mean?
I think that's a reference to that one movie that Madonna was in.
Listen,
Who's that girl?
Desperately Seeking Susan?
Evita.
No.
Dick Tracy.
No.
Gotta be Dick Tracy.
It wasn't Dick Tracy.
The rumors one or whatever.
No, it wasn't the rumors one. It was some thriller where they get into Willem Dafoe was in it. They get into some kinky sex, and she drips candle wax on him, or he drips candle wax on her. I don't remember.
I don't know, but I saw that once in real life.
You the candle wax thing?
Yeah.
What was that all about?
Hey, why is your dog watching us do this?
Oh, don't worry. When I move to North Carolina, I'll get a nice, classy dog. For now, let's just deal with it.
Hi, Mayor and Governor Chris Christie. Only person to do both simultaneously and in my sleep. You got any snacks?
I got these wax lips, Candy.
There he is. Mr. Mayor Governor. Please, pardon the interruption, everybody. I'm sorry. Just follow me, honey. Just turn right around. There we go. Just go about your business. Sorry.
Thanks, McGreevy.
Yeah, no, Mayor Governor Chris Christie gonna be here in a minute, y'all. Just hold off on the press conference. We are finding him, okay?
Tina, can you tell us why he's been absent from so many of these press conferences?
He's just been working real hard, you know.
Oh, is he at the beach? Is that where he is?
Is he at the beach?
Working hard at the beach.
This is an attack on me. Look, I'm just the Sarah Sanders of this office, okay? I'm doing the best I can, all right? Governor, Mayor Chris Christie. Oh,
Hi, Mayor and Governor, and also Councilman Chris Christie.
oh, he's
Governor
here.
Christie,
He's
Governor
here.
Christie.
I'll field all questions as best I can from my sleep.
Where
What's the humidity today at the beach?
Real humid because I feel like my teeth are falling out. I keep having the same dream. Next.
Governor Christie, Governor
Yes.
Christie, why do you keep knocking on that door?
It's a sort of gavel. Next.
Give me that. Give me that.
Give you what?
All right, this is all going in my little book.
What book is that?
Hello,
Hello, my
we-
name is Roger.
Roger. Roger, I work for a company, a consortium, if you will, that dispenses free birds to pet shops.
I'm
and,
interested.
I would take a
pet
free
shops.
bird.
Well, hold on a second. We give them to pet shops
Oh,
to as a sort of advertisement for the idea of birds.
Okay.
all right.
Yeah. So if the birds are not displayed, as they have not been in this particular pet shop with this person that seems to be the manager, I make a
Most
notation
likely.
of it in my little book.
Well, listen, I'll come out and be honest about this pet shop.
I wish you would.
Thank God.
I'm a lonely woman, okay? And listen, I tried to show my nudes to people who I thought cared about me. And they always shut me down.
These are your personal nudes.
Yes.
Nudes of you.
Yes.
Do you have professional nudes?
Sometimes I do get professional nudes, but these are more amateur bathroom, leg on the toilet nudes. You know the ones.
I
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
do.
I think we all know those
boy,
nudes.
do I.
Yes, of course.
And so sometimes I show them to the birds and also the fish and the dogs. And they give me validation.
So
They
they're
bark, or they do that fish mouth thing, and I think that looks like maybe sex.
Pretty sexy.
So
huh?
that's why our pets are doing all this, because you've sort of conditioned them to look admirably upon these things. It's body positive.
Thank you.
Wait a second. I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything, but you seem to be training these animals to spy on human beings.
I, as
Frog in
probably
your
the
throat?
manager, must go do managerialness.
I'm telling you right
That's
now,
another thing.
my husband's back in Jersey. He did not come with me, so you can call off your dogs. I'm doing nothing wrong.
Yeah, and I'm a kid.
Okay. Now look. I can't help but notice that you don't seem to be 100% on whether or not you're the manager. And I've let this go on long enough. I have to ask you, yes or no, are you the manager of this pet store?
In some worlds, I'm the manager.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I don't know what
I
you
think
mean.
I know
You're-
what you mean. You subscribe to the multi-world physics theory?
Oh, you're growing up right before our eyes.
The owner and I have a complicated relationship. Sometimes I'm the manager, sometimes I'm not.
Listen. I can't go in there today. Could you just be the manager?
Oh, come on, Tommy.
I'm just feeling bad. I'm just feeling bad. I need somebody to be the manager.
You look just fine. I saw you splash some water on your face right before I came in here.
I was trying to wipe water off of my face. I'm sweating like a pig.
That's not how water works. You put more water on,
No,
take the other water off.
I don't even know how water works.
Look, I'm
gotta-
only doing this because I used to sleep with your wife.
Which I appreciate, by the way. Thank you for your service. Can you do me a favor? Just
Yes.
go in and be the manager. I gotta stay home. I gotta catch up with Judge Judy.
Okay, you know she's now the 4th richest woman on television.
What? Last year she was 43.
She killed 39 people.
The line of ascension.
Mom, sisters, guess what? I beat Judge Judy. I beat her. I
Kylie,
just, yeah.
Kylie, we're
What?
all very
No.
happy for you.
But I beat her.
I'm so happy for you.
Kylie,
Yeah, I beat
I'm
her.
also happy for you.
Thanks.
Real quick, I have a question. Which one am I?
What's her name? The
Cooley.
mom. Cooley. You're
Gallio.
Cooley.
Coolio?
Cooley,
I'm Kipper.
Kardashian.
I'm
Cooley
Kipper.
Kardashian.
You're Cooley Kardashian. I'm Kipper Kardashian.
And I'm the richest Kardashian. I beat her.
Kylie, right? We took an attic vote where we all went up in the attic and we voted you to be the most popular and prosperous. We thought you were the face of us.
Which one of my faces?
The most current. That's
Yeah.
what did it.
Thank you.
Because we're the unknown Kardashian sibs that live in the attic and aren't let out.
Yeah.
That's right. Kipper,
Cooley,
Cooley.
Kuchara.
Kuchara.
Don't worry.
Kuchara.
And
You'll
we
get-
managed to put Kuchara literally in an attic where you can't even come to the attic.
This is the first time I've left both attics. Ah. Yeah.
You need a tan.
I know.
Sorry.
Is there no tanning bed in your attic?
There's not. The accommodations get less, like more meager the higher you go.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do with my paycheck? I'm gonna get you a tanning bed in the
Oh my
attic.
god.
What do I get?
No, nothing. I can't do something for everybody or I'll fall below Judge Judy.
Did you see the paper today?
Yeah.
Do you see where I am on this list?
Oh my God. Yeah, I see.
Why am I not number one?
Judy, we did the best we could.
Did you really?
We killed 39 people.
You did the best you could.
Judy, I told you to put out that lip gloss. You didn't listen.
Hold on a second. Somebody's at the door.
Oh, sorry. I was just practicing my gavel.
Christy.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Borrow your gavel?
Don't knock on my door and say you're borrowing a gavel.
You ought to be number 3.
All right. So, I couldn't get a straight answer out of you.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you kind
have
of
to
went
put
away
that
there
in my
for a
book.
while.
Listen, you're putting so much in the book.
I really am. It's
You're
almost
putting
full.
a lot in the book. How much of this is gonna reach the man?
Well, I'll be honest with you. Not much. This guy, he's very hard to reach. My boss, my employer,
At the consortium?
at the consortium, at the Freebird Consortium. Mm-hmm. He's very mysterious. No one's ever really seen him in person.
You've never seen him?
You never hung out with her?
I've seen a shadow. I've seen a glimpse of his coat.
Tim,
Ooh, where's that voice coming from?
sell more birds.
Sir?
I brought you in this alleyway. It's me, deep shallow throat.
I could deep shallow throat?
You mean normal throat? Sorry, I gotta run.
Where'd that guy go?
Don't worry about him. You know you work for the consortium. This is where we meet.
Of course. Well, sir, I can almost make you out, but not quite.
No. If you see my face, bad things will happen.
You mean you'll do something bad to me, or is it more like The Ring?
Whatever you want to take from it, just bad.
All right, bad is bad.
How many birds did we sell this week?
Well, this week we've sold, not many birds, sir.
Great. Do you want to hang out tomorrow
Well, I'd
with
love
me,
to.
your shadowy boss?
Sure, I'd love to.
Great.
And I'd really get to see you?
No.
How are we going to hang out?
You just meet me in the alley.
A different alley.
Yes.
Okay. Not the business alley, the pleasure alley.
Not the pleasure. That's a place. The pleasure alley is a place. No. I'm talking about off Fifth Street.
Okay.
You know where the hobos pee.
That's right.
Meet me there.
Oh, yes, sir. I can't wait to hang out
Bring
with you.
your wife.
Well, bring my wife, too. Well, needless to say, he stood us up. My wife was furious.
Hey,
Yeah, because she probably got all ready.
She did get all ratty. She's wearing a rat coat.
I got an idea.
Yes. What is it, Roger?
Well, let's go see this guy a la Wizard of Oz.
Whoa,
I
whoa,
mean,
whoa,
there's
whoa.
4 of us.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
He's
whoa.
kind of mysterious. Let's pick our characters and go see him.
I'm Dorothy. I don't care.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I could possibly be the scarecrow, considering maybe or not.
Wait, what?
What?
Maybe or maybe not.
You couldn't possibly be the scarecrow considering maybe or not.
Yeah.
Is it okay?
It's like your
I did
manager
hear that
thing?
correctly.
Okay.
Well, then we'll get to you by default. Roger, who are you going to be?
I guess I'll be the Tin Man because you seem like a lion-y guy.
I am pretty cowardly. I'm scared of everything,
Yeah?
except confronting people about whether or not the African greys have been on display.
And I literally don't have a heart.
Oh, Scarecrow.
Then you would be the scarecrow, I guess.
That's what I meant.
What was your name again?
Me?
Yeah. Yeah, you.
Oh, Zach Braff.
Is that really your name?
Maybe.
All right, Zach Braff. Zach Braff the Scarecrow, Roger the Heartless Tin Man. And you say you literally don't have a heart?
Literally
Like it's a
don't.
medical condition.
That's right. I have this little bulb that I pulse in my hand just to keep my
Oh,
blood
that's
pumping.
what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's also doubles as a stress therapy
I
ball.
thought it was a
things
stress
they can
therapy
do
ball.
these days.
The things they can do these
What do you
days.
say? We go on a quest to meet Normal Throat.
Okay, and what was your name, madam?
It's Dorothy right now.
Well, okay, you're Dorothy. Fair enough. We'll use our code names.
Yeah.
All right. We're off to see my
the
mysterious
wizard
boss. My mysterious boss from the
Shallow
Freebird
Throat.
Consortium. What do you...
Shallow throat.
Well, here we are. This is the alley where we usually meet.
Okay, all right.
I'm afraid.
No, I'm afraid.
Oh, right. I'm dying.
That's right.
Smells like piss.
It does smell like piss. It's true.
Maybe I feel things.
What?
Like what?
You know things that you feel. Look, I brought my nudes with me.
Here we go. Here we go.
Why are you bringing these nudes
No,
everywhere?
I'm interested.
Roger. I mean Tin Man.
I don't got long to live. Consider it a make-a-wish.
Yeah, it's true.
No, you can see all of my nudes. Hold on. I printed them out in a sort of a coffee table book. I binded it together with leather, though, so that one day my kids can't blow the dust off.
Did you bind this yourself, or was it one of those send away things like you can do
I
with-
sent it away.
to the Apple Store? Or
I was
whatever?
worried that they would say something, but they didn't. No, listen, these are all the nudes I want to show Shallow Deep Throat.
Oh, God. This.
What is it, Dorothy?
No, look. All right, we'll look at her nudes. Fine, let's do it.
Thank you. Now let's start in 1997.
Wow, I didn't realize it went back that far.
Ah, Titanic.
You could call me the Martin Luther King of nudes, if you will.
Why could we call you
why
that?
could we call you
Why?
Because I started nudes. I helped nudes become free.
I see. 97 is when it happened,
All
huh?
of this makes sense. Yes.
Okay.
I got a Polaroid camera and a mirror. Back then, you couldn't check. You couldn't check and see if it was a good nude. You just had to.
Yeah, you have to
Right,
take it on
right.
faith. That's
Exactly.
right. Yes.
Exactly.
There's a lot of misfire nudes back
A
then.
lot of pictures in my thigh. With no genitalia.
Just
Listen, some men like thighs. Nothing wrong
it's
with
true.
that.
Some men do like
I'm
that.
open, deep, shallow throat likes thighs.
Oh, I hope so. I hope he likes something we have to offer here. Oh, well, we should figure out what is we want from him.
Oh,
before-
yes.
Oh, all right.
All right. So, Dorothy, what would you like?
I want a nice dog. Okay, I want a nice dog that doesn't follow me when I pee.
A classy
it.
dog.
A classy dog, like its owner.
All right.
That
And
hurts my feelings.
Tin Man.
I want to meet the band Heart.
Oh, all right, I get it.
Okay.
Yeah?
Now you did disclose you have a medical condition and you're dying.
I need a heart.
Right.
The band.
The band Heart.
Yeah, I seen them in concert.
Barracuda.
No. I'm familiar.
Okay.
I'm just thinking, is that the wisest use of?
What am I missing?
Skip it. Scarecrow.
I would like to maybe possibly be the manager.
I think you might want to just be a little bit more definitive when you meet him, just so everything's clear.
However do you mean?
Well, I mean, you might want to say that you do want to be the manager, if that is what you want.
Oh, that's likely advice.
It is likely
It
advice.
could be
yes.
other things, too.
I gotta change mine.
No, why? What?
I just got a text message here that my dog is suing me for calling him a pervert, her, and so now I want to win the case.
Oh, wait, even just in conversation?
Yes, she heard.
Well, this is going to be a landmark case.
Well,
If it makes
to win.
Arf! Lawyer?
The Honorable Judge Judy presiding.
Gavel. All right. Now, what's the case here?
Okay, my dog.
Arf, can I start? Arf. Woof.
You see what I'm dealing with? Go.
Excuse me, Woof.
Yeah.
Hello. My owner has accused me in the public eye of being a sexual deviant.
Was this in the printed word or was it on television? Where did this appear?
It started on just regular words.
You mean
And then-
conversation?
Yeah.
Yes, mouth talk. Roof.
All right.
Roof.
Look.
It started at some few roofs, and then somebody wrote down the roofs in a book. And then it was printed, and then it was on.
Hey, okay, look. Don't bark at me and tell me you're talking.
Did someone enter me?
Chris Christie.
Okay.
Hey, thank you for coming back in time for,
Yeah.
I know you had to dash away real quick to have a trial. All right.
Look, there's a
and
shadow.
of course, I want to be. I want the courage to not have to confront people in pet stores anymore.
That sounds like cowardice.
I'm praying for. What I want is the cowardice to no longer be good at confrontation.
You got it.
Okay.
All right. Here he is. Here he is.
It is
Sir, hello.
Hey,
I brought some people with me.
what's up, everybody?
Hi.
Well, let me see you.
No.
Oh, all right.
Good try.
Did you bring your wife?
No, my wife is not here, sir.
What a disappointment.
I know. Well, it is I who am disappointed, sir. I'm disappointed in the way that you have been conducting business, and then now you've been asking me to conduct business, and there's people at this pet store that are also upset.
Sir, if I may, in lieu of his wife, we brought these tasteful nudes from 1997. Foot up on a toilet, just some thigh. Check a lookout.
Oh, man. This woman looks terrible.
What, sir?
Oh, that's rude. She's right there.
This is her.
No,
right
no.
there.
Wow.
No.
What do you want from me?
I just want to meet the band Heart.
That could be arranged. They're not busy.
Got him on a good day.
Guys, try it out. This is in the wind. It's easy.
Dorothy, go for it.
Oh, I want to win this case against my dog.
That's currently happening.
Yeah.
They're in recess.
Do you own an African bird?
No.
Well, then I can't help your ass.
Okay. I see how this is going to go.
How rude. You're being terrible, sir. I think you... wait, what's that fish doing? That fighting fish.
He's looking in the
jumping
mirror.
out of his bowl.
Oh my God. He's hopping down the alley.
It's what? He's pulling away.
No.
He's shining. He's turning on a flashlight.
No!
Uh,
No!
We can see you.
What? It's the real manager of the pet store.
An African gray parrot.
Wearing a trench coat.
Yeah, look. I'm sorry, everybody. I didn't mean to deceive you. I just wasn't feeling so good. I've been alive for 97 years. Wow. I've learned too many words. I think
Wow.
it's affected me.
Give us the weirdest one you ever learned.
Let's see. What was it?
I like the word artichoke.
Oh, that's the one. Artichoke, weirdest word I ever learned. So I'm sorry, I can't grant your wishes. I'm just a fraud.
But wait,
What?
what about my wish? Possibly could be now the manager.
You know what? That what I could do. You're the manager of the pet store. And what was your wish, little
To
boy?
meet the band Heart.
Well, I can't introduce you to Heart, but I can give you this. It was a perfectly preserved human heart that I won in a raffle.
And if I just swallow it, will it fall into place?
I bet. Yeah.
All I wanna do is make love to you.
It worked.
It made him hot.
That's the best heart song.
It is.
It really is. It's a whole story.
I know she meets that man and they never speak
I know.
again.
And you know what? Talk about female empowerment.
You young lady.
Agreed.
Love
We're
that
running
song.
short on time.
Okay. What do I get?
What's your wish? What do you?
Oh, I want to win this case against my dog,
Who's the presiding judge?
Judy.
Ah.
Yeah.
Consider it done. Hold on one second. I flew here as fast as I could.
Woof.
Your Honor, if it please the court, I am an expert witness. This dog is a real creep.
Okay,
Case dismissed. Well, I'm back.
Well, thank you.
Yes, your case is all taken care of. You won.
All right. This was worth
All
it.
right, and what about you?
I want to not have to confront people in pet stores anymore.
Why don't you quit your job?
Oh, it hadn't even occurred to me.
All right. Well, there you go. I made everybody's wish come true. And who's that?
I just want to wake up.
Governor Mayor Chris Christie.
I should qualify that. I want to wake up from our long national nightmare.
Oh, it's too bad. I did all 3 wishes. That's all I could do.
I do have nudes though for you, Governor Chris Christie.
Really?
You like toilet thigh?
Boy, do I.
And it all happened in a place called Spontaneanation. Laci Mosley! Where can people find you? What do you want to tell them about?
You can find me at Diva Laci, Divalaci. And stay tuned, guys. I have a movie coming out soon called The Wedding Year. That might be closer to coming out.
This is exciting!
But Divalaci. Follow me on Instagram or Twitter for scams.
Do you want people to still send you money on Venmo?
I always want people to send me money. Thank you for the money, guys. I love you guys.
Matt Gourley.
Just go to mattgourley.com where you can find out about everything. And around this time, I think Super Ego will, if not already be back, real close to coming back for a small 5th season.
That's right. And I think it is safe to announce we will be heading to Brooklyn once again. Ooh. We're going to be at the Bell House for a weekend of shows. Super Ego, Spontaneanation. Go to paulftompkins.com/live.
No, go to mattgourley.com.
Go to paulftompkins.com. Turn his mic off. Turn his mic off, Ryan. Go to paulftompkins.com/live and get tickets. All right. Santina Muha, where can people find you? What would you like to promote?
You can find me on Twitter at Santina Muha, SANTINAMUHA, or on Instagram at NJ Santina, like New Jersey Santina. And I know, I'm owning it. And and you can see me perform at UCB. I'll promo whatever I'm doing on those social media platforms. And you can see me on One Day at a Time on Netflix.
There we go.
I love that show.
Bury the lead.
Wow.
That's fun.
Eban Schletter. He is Eban Schletter on all the things. Go to ebanschletter.com to see Eban Schletter's non-spontaneation work, because Eban Schletter is only the best. How do you spell Eban Schletter? It's very simple. EBANSCHLETTER. Thank you, Maestro. As for me, go to paulftompkins.com/live to see where I'm going to be. Follow me at PF Tompkins on all the things. Thank you to Earwolf for hosting the podcast. Thank you to Engineer Ryan for engineering us all the way to the end of the show, which this is. Goodbye forever. Until next week, this is Paul F. Tompkins saying, Semper in Presenti.